Hi everyone, welcome back. We're going to do some exercises today for your back. Not going to be so easy to talk and show you this time like we did yesterday or in the last video, but I'll do what I can. I put on my jazzy leggings so that you can see what my legs are doing. Before you start, preferably try and do a couple of roll downs first if you haven't done the warm-up on the previous video, just to get your back moving. And then come on to hands and knees. So hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Obviously, if you struggle with either wrists or knees and can't manage this position, miss this section out. We'll be going flat onto the floor shortly. So making sure that you are in a neutral spine position. Use your core muscles. Breathe in. As you breathe out, slide, lift one leg, opposite arm. Breathe in, replace. And repeat to the other side. Keeping the body as still as you can. Try not to let the shoulder drop or your hip tilt. Try and focus with the breathing. Use your tummy. Remember, you're fighting against gravity a little bit here, so make sure you're pulling your navel up towards your spine. To add a little bit more to this, we're going to try and get some movement into the spine. So lifting opposite arm and leg, bring the hand down but draw your knee to your chest. Take the leg back out, extend the arm, replace to the floor. Breathe out, in, knee to chin, extend out and replace. Breathe out. Hand down, breathe in, breathe out, and replace. Keep going. And replace. Two more. And last time. Relax into child pose. So toes together, knees out, lower your hips to your heels, head down, and stretch. Okay, coming forward onto your front and pop your arms down by your sides. Tuck the chin in, forehead on the floor, so that you can still breathe. Try and let your legs relax, but if you find this is too much, feel free to bring them tight together. We're going to do some swan dives. So tummy in, breathe in. As you breathe out, lift the chest, head, shoulders, and arms. Breathe in as you lower. Up and down with the breathing. Using the arms to pull the shoulders towards your hips. Try not to squeeze your shoulder blades together. If it's painful in here, squeeze your legs together, or it might be that you haven't engaged your core. To make it harder, hold the up position. Float your arms out, keeping the palms up. Float them back and lower back down to the floor. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, lower. Breathe out, lift. To make it harder still, add an extra breath. Take the arms to the shoulders, turn them down, take your arms above your head, bring them back, palms up, back to the hips, and lower back down. Try not to let the weight of your arms drop your chest. And again, squeeze your legs together if you're struggling. One more, whichever one you're doing. And then relax. Slip the hands underneath your forehead just to rest your head on. Straighten your legs up. We're going to do some prone leg raises to work your glutes. So squeeze your buttocks, pressing your hips firmly into the mat. Breathe in. As you breathe out, just lift one leg. Breathe in, replace. And change. Trying to keep your pelvis as still as possible as you lift the legs. So avoid this happening. That won't do any good at all. Try and press your hips down. Now if it's painful in your lower back, you could put your hands just underneath your hip bones and repeat. That'll take the emphasis off your lower back and make your bum work a little bit more. You could make it harder by lifting both legs together. You could try a turnout, so turning the legs out at the hip joint, and repeat either one leg or both legs. Really squeeze your buttocks as you lift both legs, so feeling it right in here. You might want to add a little bit more, which would be to hold and tap. 1, 2, 3, and release. Lift, tap. 1, 2, 3, and release. Lift. 1, 2, 3, and down. And one more. Lift and tap. 1, 2, 3, and relax it down. Well done. Release your back. Push up onto hands and knees. Into cat stretch. So big stretch, pressing your spine to the ceiling. Then take the stretch the other way and look up. Arching again. And one more time. Coming back down onto your front, hands back underneath your head. We're going to work the legs again. This is for a single leg kick. Easy option is to keep the head down. Just bend one knee, pulse your foot twice towards your buttock, take it down and change. You could flex the foot to give you a calf stretch. Or you can point your toes. Up to you. Or you could do one of each. Flex and point and release. 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 To make it harder, come up onto your elbows. Lift the hips slightly. And repeat the leg movement. Flex and point and release. 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 Keeping the hips lifted the whole time. One more. And lower down gently. Press back into child pose to release. Unfold very gently to come back up to sitting. You might want to rest for a few minutes in the child pose position before coming back up, because those exercises are quite intense on your back. Do take it gently with them, take your pace, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.